Valeria Massa, Patricia Iribarra, Luis Santibáñez, el doctor Luciano Basauri y a Ricardo Meruane por habernos acompañado esta noche. Ya vienen nuevos invitados y, por supuesto, ella. Me voy a echar una peinadita, voy a adornarme bien, un poquitito de perfume y estamos listos. ¿Cómo veo? ¡Ya volvemos! ¡Listo! Llegó el momento. Ahora sí, Claudia Schiffer estará con nosotros en unos cuantos segunditos más. Acomódese mientras tanto. Adelante, Quique.
Estamos de regreso en Viva el Lunes, un programa que es presentado a ustedes por ella, por la pequeña maravilla de Samsung que lavas y sin gastar ni dañar su ropa. Alvarito, mire, ese partón lo ha lavado tantas veces usted y no le va.
¿Y con agua caliente o agua fría, no es cierto?
De las dos, porque la pequeña maravilla lo aguanta todo.
La pequeña maravilla tecnológicamente sencilla. Sencilla y apologio.
Así es. Bueno, nosotros ya estamos preparados para abordar nuestro siguiente tema y la verdad que es un tema que incluye a diferentes personalidades que se han sumado a nuestro panel para saludar a una gran invitada que está en nuestro país. Quiero comenzar saludando a una gran periodista y buena amiga, la señora Verónica López, directora de Revista Caras. Muy buenas noches. Buenas noches. También al gran modisto nacional y diseñador a nivel internacional reconocido también, por supuesto, Rubén Campos. Y bueno, la mujer más esperada y que realmente más expectativa ha creado este último tiempo en nuestro país, porque finalmente se encuentra con nosotros. Recibamos con un fuerte y un cariñoso aplauso a la top model Claudia Schiffer. ¡Bravo!
I will empinate myself.
Por fin, Claudia.
Hello, Claudia. Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Asiento, please.
Please.
Thanks.
Sentados estamos al mismo nivel, ¿ah? ¿A qué edad empezaste a modelar?
I was discovered when I was 17, and then I finished school when I was 17 and a half. And then I went to Paris to start modeling.
¿Y tus padres te apoyaron siempre en el modelaje?
Well, actually, they're the ones that found out more about it because I didn't know any, it was never my dream to become a model. And my parents nor me knew anything about this profession. So when I was discovered, it was my father and my mother that went to Paris and met with the agent. And they, met with the photographers and the editors of the magazines. And they came back to home and they said, hey, it's a serious profession, and if you want to do it, you can do it. So that's when I decided, okay, after school, I'll give it a try.
Y si no hubieras sido modelo, ¿qué te hubiera gustado hacer?
Well, I wanted to be a lawyer like my father because I grew up admiring very much my father. He has a law firm and he's a really good lawyer, and so he took me many times with him to court where I was sitting in the last row and I was watching defend his cases, and I thought it was amazing. So I wanted to do the same thing, and my father's dream was also to have one of the children be part of his law firm and work with them one day and take over the company.
¿Es verdad que la carrera de modelo es sumamente sacrificada, como se ve en las revistas y por lo que se oye, digamos?
I don't believe what's in the movies, because those are feature movies. It's like a feature story. It's not a documentary about fashion. It is, yes, but it is a really tiring profession, because what you see in the magazines doesn't seem so difficult. But what's really difficult is the traveling, working long hours. You don't have so much spare time anymore, and no more privacy, and that becomes very difficult. Traveling from one place to another, and then working the same day that you arrive, being jet lagged, haven't maybe slept that many hours. So that's very difficult.
A mí me gustaría preguntarle algo respecto de cuando ella empezó como top models y las otras grandes top models que hay en el mundo tuvieron un significado muy importante en un momento en que la alta costura estaba atravesando por una franca decadencia y una grave crisis financiera. ¿Y cómo cree ella que ocurrió este fenómeno, que las top models pudieron volver a su lugar en el mundo, a la industria de la alta costura? ¿Y cómo se siente ella que también ella y las top models en general han reemplazado a las actrices de cine?
Well, I think it is still a little difficult for some designers to keep the haute couture alive, because the haute couture is really the image of a designer. You know, it's a small percentage of people that really buy the clothes. So it's really the image, and I think many designers maybe today don't want to spend that much money. They want to much rather concentrate with their budget on the ready-to-wear. So. But still, I think, all the really, important design houses that exist for many, many years, I think they'll always keep the haute couture, high fashion alive. And then about your question about the girls, I don't think that the models today, are more, like you said, are more important than the actresses, because there are so many actresses that are really popular. Take Sharon Stone and Meg Ryan and Julia Roberts, and all these. They're very popular as well. It's just a different industry. You have the movie industry, you have the music industry, and I think that the fashion industry, in connection very much with the advertising industry, has grown very much over the past couple of years. So I think there's already an interest to know who are the talents behind the scenes, and then of course the girls are there as well. That the few that are on top of the business, also compared to 20 years ago, are doing different things than 20 years ago the girls were only doing things in fashion, nothing else. And today the girls are much more interested. They see that there are many different opportunities, they take them, they work on it, and I think that makes a difference.
Hasta tienen restaurante, ¿no?
Claudia, cuéntame, ¿con quién fue tu primer desfile en alta costura?
It was with Chanel. And I never wanted to do fashion shows, because when I started, when I was young, I was a very shy person. And I thought, no way I'm going to do a fashion show. So I was working with Karl Lagerfeld in the very beginning for pictures, and he said, you should really give it a try. And I said, I don't know how to do it. He said, just be yourself, just walk, whatever you want to do, I don't care. And then I said, okay, I'll give it a try.
Hablando un poquito de la parte técnica del proceso, del trabajo de una modelo, ¿hay alguna preparación especial antes de una sesión de fotos, antes de venir a un programa como este, por ejemplo? ¿Cuánto te tardas en arreglarte? Si hay todo un ordeal que no lo conocemos nosotros, ¿qué es lo que haces tú antes de una sesión de fotos o un programa?
Well, I don't know. There are probably girls that prepare themselves. I'm sure there are some girls that prepare themselves at home, to see how they can walk. Or I've never done anything like that. I just do whatever comes out naturally, And if people like it, that's great. If they don't, then, I prefer to be myself. But there's one thing that is preparation, which for me is exercising, to stay in shape, to watch what I eat. And when there's a fashion show coming up, I make sure that I exercise more than I usually do, that I really make sure I eat very healthy, so that I can have all the energy that I need during that week.
O sea, esos son los secretos para ser bonita, sí, preciosa. Yo te quiero preguntar varias cosas. ¿Tu dieta es muy estricta?
I have a general diet that is quite strict, yes, but I don't follow it every day strictly. I make many exceptions.
¿Tomas alcohol?
I don't like alcohol. I don't like bitter and sour things. I like sweet things. The only alcohol I would like would be, let's say, a port wine. This
Pero
much.
tomas bien.
If I don't drink more than that, I'll be a...
¿Fumas?
No, I don't like the cigarette.
¿Por salud o porque nunca fumaste?
No, I wanted to smoke. When I was 16, I really wanted to smoke badly because it was so cool. Everybody in school smoked, all my girlfriends. So, of course, you tried to smoke too, but I didn't like it. So.
¿Café? ¿Tomas café?
I don't like coffee either.
¿Y qué toma usted? ¿Alguna tentación? ¿Los chocolates?
I love chocolate. Yeah. I love anything that's sweet, really sweet. I love chocolates, licorice.
Pero no comerás muchos, ¿o sí?
¿Lo dulce te gusta?
Yeah, well, that's the problem.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, because I have to watch very much what I eat. If I don't watch what I eat, I would be out of shape. That's why I have to exercise, I have to watch it, because I'm not one of those people that can eat whatever they want and they always stay, you know, some people just, they always stay the same. And I'm not one of those people, so I have to watch. And I make exceptions, like when I eat a lot of chocolate one day and the next day I eat a little less, you know, less. So I balance it out.
Si te gustan las cosas dulces, me puedes comer a mí porque yo soy diabético.
Claudia.
So then you're not that sweet.
Claudia, yo no he querido intervenir en todo este rato para tenerte metido un ratito y tú te preguntes ¿quién es este tipo tan apuesto que está acá? Yo me llamo Álvaro Salas, soy el mago también. Y soy más gordito que otros. Tú recreaste una escena de la Dolce Vita en la Fontana de Trevi. Recibiste muchas críticas por eso también. ¿Por qué hiciste este trabajo?
Well, first of all, I haven't read any criticism about it. I've actually only read very nice things about it. It was shot for the Valentino advertising campaign. You know Valentino, the designer, yes. Big designer. And it was his advertising campaign. And he did it because, first of all, the clothes, he inspired himself, inspired by Anita Ekberg and the movie. So he wanted the advertising campaign to get the same feeling and get the memories back into the pictures. And it was a great experience. It was fantastic.
¿Qué opinas de los que dicen que tú eres la Brigitte Bardot de los años 90?
Well, it's, you know, what can I say? It's a great compliment. You know,
Thank you very much, of course.
Of course. You know, because she obviously, you know, was and still is a, you know, beautiful woman and great actress and many other things. So being compared to her is, I always take that as a compliment, of course.
Cuando yo me enteré que venía Claudia, yo me puse a estudiar magia de alguna manera porque quiero saber cómo conoció a David Copperfield, a quien yo admiro mucho, a mi rival David Copperfield. ¿Cómo lo conoció? ¿Te enseñó a volar? Porque él vuela en el escenario, hace un truco realmente espectacular.
Yep.
¿Te enseñó, Claudia?
¿Te enseñó a volar o no?
Sí.
No, he didn't teach me. No, because I don't need to be taught. I mean, it just takes me and then boom, we're gone.
La hizo.
Sí.
¿Y cómo se siente? ¿Cómo es esa sensación?
It's great.
Bueno, yo no sé volar.
Pero espérate un segundito. Me imagino que tiene que haber un truco, o sea, no...
Claro, con los suspensores yo me
no,
imagino.
ya te va a decir que no. Pero ¿tú sabes algún truco de los que él hace o no?
Yeah, we don't have any secret in front of each other.
¿No?
¿Ni uno?
¿Ni uno?
¿Sabes? De Cecilia, yo como no sé volar como David Copperfield y yo me voy a poner cuando sea gran mago, me voy a poner Tom Sawyer. Tengo un pequeño truco que no es de volar.
A ver, ¿cómo es?
Álvaro, si tú eres tan amable, tira una moneda imaginaria hacia el aire.
Va. Así empezó David.
Y este es el último truco. ¿Ves?
Bueno, Claudia, si tuvieras la oportunidad de tener un año para ti sola, fuera de las pasarelas, ¿qué te gustaría hacer?
Well, I wouldn't travel.
Claro que
That's
no.
the only thing I do. What would I do? I would love to be in one place, just to stay in one place, not to travel. And probably do what I like to do, which is like to paint and go through art galleries, and maybe I would open up a little art gallery on my own and you know, go and you know, get really young artists that are not very well known and expose them in a gallery. That would be something fun I would like to do. But that would be only, you know, for private time and...
Si te gusta mucho el arte, te vamos a invitar a la Antártida.
¿Por qué? ¿Cómo eso?
It's a very quiet place.
No, pero bueno, volviendo un poquito al mundo de la moda, vamos a seguir hablando contigo sobre lo que quisieras hacer en un futuro, porque me imagino que eternamente no se puede ser modelo. Pero en el mundo de la moda o del modelaje específicamente, ¿existe envidia, mucha competencia?
Yes, there's a lot of competition between the girls that would like to be on top. Because there are thousands and thousands of girls that would like to succeed. Mm-hmm. And they have a lot of competition. It's not really on top, because on the 5, 6, 7 girls that are really successful, they're all very different. They have their own personality, their own character, you know, and there's no competition between them. It's more underneath, you know, the ones that would like to be on top.
¿Tú conoces a Valeria Massa?
Yes, I know her.
¿Qué opinas de su futuro?
I think she's very pretty. I think she's very nice. Nobody can tell what's going to happen with the girl because many girls are there right now that are very beautiful and have a great personality. But now it's up to them, you know, from that point, it's up to Valeria now to do something with it. And it's up to her to be at her best right now and to be the most professional, most disciplined that she can possibly be.
Hay gente que la compara contigo o que la encuentran muy parecida a ti y que incluso hablan que es tu sucesora. ¿Qué opinas de eso?
I wouldn't be surprised if she has a lot of success because I think, yeah, she's very pretty and she seems to be very nice. So, I mean, I don't know her that well. I know her from, I've done many fashion shows with her in Europe. And I think she's very, you know, very nice from what I know from her. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she would succeed. It's great. Yeah. Not many girls have that opportunity. So that'd be great.
Claudia, ¿tú has sido víctima de alguna propuesta poco decorosa o te han acosado sexualmente en estos años, no?
No.
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 Not at all.
Tiene
Not
mucha
at all.
protección.
¿Primera vez?
¿Por qué?
I do have a lot of protection.
No le
La
preguntes.
primera vez
Yeah,
con
tonight's the
Álvaro.
first time. Right?
¿Cómo te gustan los hombres a ti?
How do I
¿Cuál
like
es tu
him?
tipo
I like
ideal?
him very much.
¿Pero qué tipo? ¿Qué requisitos debería tener un hombre
What
como
type?
usted? ¿Ah?
Oh, I like a man with a sense of humor very much.
Viniste 8 años atrasada a Chile.
Claudia, yo quiero hacer esta pregunta. ¿Tus negocios los manejas tú directamente, tu papá que es abogado o un equipo que tiene?
Of course, I always make the decisions by myself. At the end, I have to. You know, when I sign the contract, I have to sign it, so I take all the responsibility. But I have a team of people that advises me. If I'm not sure about something, they advise me what's better. You know, lawyers, I've several lawyers that work for me. I've my agent who works with me. And of course, if I'm doubting something and, you know, I would like to talk to somebody else, then of course I call my parents and ask my parents what they think about it. Of course, now my mother being the wife of a lawyer and my father being a lawyer, it is sometimes very nice to get their advice.
Ahora, Claudia, dentro de tus planes personales, me imagino que te gustaría casarte, tener hijos, ¿o me equivoco?
Yeah, that one day. I mean, not anywhere near
cercano.
future because, I mean, children and so on. It's really too far away. There's so many things I still want to do. It's too early. So, in the future, definitely, yeah, I would love to have a family. I come from a family with where I have 2 brothers and sisters, so we're a big family. And yes, I would like to have a big family as well.
Y
¿Y hay top models casadas o no?
Oh yes, there are many top models that have children even.
Cindy Crawford
Yeah.
estaba casada.
The Cinder, yeah, was married. Yeah, she doesn't have children.
Pero sin niñito.
¿Y
Claudia.
dejarías la carrera por un tiempo o quizás permanentemente por tener un hijo, por ejemplo?
I wouldn't really want to do that today because I have many contracts that I've signed that I really like, you know, babies
Not
is something
yet.
that I can still have, you know, in a couple
Tendría
of
que
years.
modelar
So
maternales.
I'd like to do that
Sería
first.
igual.
Claudia Schiffer tiene un estilo propio de vestirse. ¿Cuál es ese estilo?
I think it is, again, like I said before, I think somewhere between elegant but still mixed in with casual. I don't like to be, for example, dressed head to toe in one designer. I like to mix something that's like a great designer who has a great jacket, but then wear it with something like a pair of pants and maybe a pair of Puma shoes, you know, something that's fun and young, but still, you know, in a way elegant.
Debe tener el closet lleno usted.
Sí, pero ella llegó con jeans
Yeah.
aquí, ¿eh? Se veía estupenda, regia. Una niñita parecía sin maquillaje y con su
Sí,
jeans
sí
y su
tiene
polera.
20
Sí,
y
pero
poquito.
parecía de 14. Claudia, volviendo un poquito ahora a la realidad y dejando un poquito el modelaje de lado, también tengo entendido que firmaste un acuerdo con una organización que protege a los animales. Se llama People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. ¿En qué consiste?
It just basically states that I my personal choice is not to wear any furs. But it also means that I believe that wearing fur is absolutely something personal. I don't mind when somebody else wears, fur. I don't mind at all, because it's their personal choice and they can do whatever they want. We're living in free countries, and everybody can do what they want. So I just don't wear it myself. I did give the signature only because I felt that I didn't wear fur, but I don't quite agree with the organization, because they have done many things that are very brutal. They have done things where they destroyed, actually, went out of their way to destroy offices of designers, and I don't agree with that at all anymore. So I think everybody should, if they want to wear fur, they wear fur. If they don't, that's great.
Pero tú crees que tienes como eres tan conocida, tu opinión es importante para sensibilizar a la gente.
No, I don't give my opinion unless I'm asked. And I only give my opinion also if I know about, with the subject. I would never give my opinion about something that I don't really know about,
Pero
I give
tú
my
has
opinion
opinado
about,
respecto al SIDA, respecto a los niños.
I give my opinion definitely about AIDS, for example, because I know everything about it, and I'm heavily involved in, fighting the disease and giving money away. I mean, for example, my calendar from 1997, all my royalty is going towards pediatric AIDS in America, actually. So, then of course I give my opinion, or if it's about sick children, of course, because I know about it and I'd like to help. If I can help in that way, giving an opinion, I would do it immediately, of course.
Yo te veo a ti con tanta energía ahora, después de hacer esto, andar por todas las... ¿Cómo lo haces tú para recuperarte del desgaste de esto de viajar, de todas las cosas que haces? A little receta, please.
Recipe? Well, one thing for me personally is that I like to, when I'm on the phone with my parents or my friends, that relaxes me, talking about different things. And painting relaxes me, makes me concentrate about something else and relax. Exercise is a stress relief. I like very much. And to read and to go and see movies, because it makes you dream in puts you in another world. And I love Broadway shows. I love to listen to music.
Tanta actividad, tanto viaje, y nunca anda con el cuerpo malo, ¿no? Se anda siempre con todas las energías.
La juventud.
Claudia, si pudiéramos soñar, imaginarte, o tú misma en 10 años, ¿cómo te ves?
Well, in 10 years, I would like to be still doing, obviously, things that I really enjoy doing. And I think, one advantage of what I do right now, even though, it is also a very tiring and hard life in a way when I travel and so on, I work very long hours, I still also make a lot of money. It's also part of the thing. And that's something great for the future, because it allows me, in 10 years from now, to do whatever I want to do. I don't have to be worried about making money or finding a job that maybe I don't like so much. I can actually do the projects and things that I like.
¿Qué cosas serían esas, Claudia?
Well, there's several ideas that I have that I would like to start. I mean, already I would like to continue what I'm involved in right now. Fashion Cafe, the restaurant, is one of the things I like to continue very much so, and I put a lot of time into that. And just projects like, the exercise tapes. That's, I was the executive producer, so it made me, put me into a position where I was allowed to have control, be creative, decide who's going to be the director on the show, the DP, the production company. I was there with the editing, and so that's a lot of fun for me, and I'd like to have projects like that.
Y el control seguramente también.
Si te esfuerzas mucho, puedes llegar a ser como nosotros.
No le hagas caso, Claudia.
I'll give it a try.
Bueno, hemos tenido la oportunidad de conversar con una de las mujeres más hermosas del mundo, encantadora, sencilla, simpática y con grandes amigos que nos han acompañado también. Muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros. Gracias a ti también, Claudia, por haberte tomado el tiempo y acompañarnos. Nosotros vamos a hacer la última pausa de Viva el Lunes y regresamos enseguida con más y el sorteo del equipamiento Samsung. No se vayan.
¡Ay, Claudia Schiffer! Una maravilla, tan linda como la pequeña maravilla de Samsung, la primera de su clase. ¡Atención! Ya viene el sorteo de 2 completos equipamientos para su hogar Samsung, entre quienes enviaron un sobre con la respuesta correcta de 3 ciudades del mundo Samsung. Sí, escuchó bien, son 2, y ya le vamos a explicar por qué son 2. Ya volvemos con más Viva el Lunes.
Did you happen to say
Sí, viene el sorteo de los 2 completos equipamientos para su hogar Samsung. Entre quienes se escribieron correctamente en un sobre 3 ciudades del mundo Samsung. Aquí están: Nueva York, Santiago, Lisboa, Punta Arenas, Viena, Quito, Glasgow, Miami, Sevilla y Montreal. Adelante ustedes con el sorteo.
Viva el lunes. Viva el lunes.
Vamos.
Ya está, estamos de regreso para ya empezar a finalizar el programa de esta noche y ha llegado el momento del sorteo. Espero que me estén escuchando a pesar de la música de nuestro querido maestro, pero me imagino que ustedes en la casa nos escuchan. Vamos a realizar 2 sorteos esta noche porque hubo un pequeño problema la semana pasada y quería pedirle al señor notario que nos explique, por favor, qué fue lo que sucedió.
Sí, lamentablemente la carta que nos envió desde Concepción doña Ivonne Contreras indicó como una de las ciudades incógnitas la ciudad de Roma, la que no estaba contenida dentro de las ciudades de sorteo del 8 de abril.
Entonces vamos a realizar 2 sorteos y aquí están las cartas que nos llegaron para el sorteo del 8 de abril, ¿no es cierto?
O sea, este es el correspondiente a la semana
pasada.
O sea,
Completo
que
vamos a
mandan toda la
necesitar en el
semana
aire,
tienen
ya,
2
ahí lo vamos.
opciones. Ya, 1, 2, 3. Vaya que me queden atencionado porque si no nos va a quedar la mermelada.
Aquí, ya.
Esa
Listo.
es. ¿Qué dice?
Usted tiene ahí la lista de las ciudades. ¿Estaba San Francisco?
San Francisco. Sí, está correcto.
¿Estaba Valdivia?
También.
También. ¿Y estaba Venecia?
También. Bien.
Venecia.
Correcto.
O sea, aquí tenemos un ganador para la semana pasada y es...
De la ciudad de Valdivia.
¿Cómo se llama esta persona?
Doña Gerda Sánchez Mieville, de la ciudad de Valdivia.
De Valdivia. Al sur se va entonces el maravilloso
Bravo,
equipamiento de Samsung correspondiente
Justo
a la
salía
semana
Valdivia.
pasada. Ya está.
Al 8 de abril. Ahora sacamos de acá.
Y ahora, de aquí, sacamos.
¿Estamos todos bien, don Richard?
Hasta ahora todo perfecto. Y ahora entonces devolvemos
Tira cabezón para arriba.
Ya, listo. Ahora sí,
para
a la
ver
hora.
quién es el ganador de esta noche.
Y dice...
Ya, listo.
La ciudad.
Aquí. Ya, bueno, esa
No,
ya.
pues,
No, esta no.
No, esa no. Ya. A ver, ahí tenemos la lista de las de esta semana. Santiago. Correcto. Punta Arenas. Correcto. Nueva York.
Sí, Nueva York.
Nueva York. Y también puso una cuarta
Ya,
que se
sí,
viene, así que ya.
también está correcto.
Con chiripa. Entonces,
Dios me premie, dice.
la señora Albina González de San Miguel es la ganadora
Miguel.
del
Bravo.
equipamiento de esta noche. Muchas felicidades a la señora Albina.
Ahora
Bueno,
están los 2 concursos bien. Ya,
Ya,
estamos
ya,
bien.
ya.
esta semana, como cosa extraordinaria, hemos tenido 2 ganadores. El próximo lunes haremos solamente un sorteo, como es habitual. Y nosotros ya ha llegado el momento de despedirnos. Queremos agradecerle a todos nuestros invitados, a todos ustedes por habernos acompañado. Y para despedirnos, qué mejor con bellas imágenes. Y con esas imágenes de Claudia Schiffer en la visita a nuestro país, nos despedimos. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos y hasta el lunes.
Hasta el lunes.
Buenas
Muchas
noches.
gracias. Buenas noches.
Pretty woman, won't you pardon me, pretty woman? I couldn't help but see, pretty woman. And you look lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me? Wow. Pretty woman, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman, say you'll stay with me. 'Cause I need you. I'll treat you right. Come with me, baby. Be mine tonight. Pretty woman.
Siga en Canal 13. Luego viene 0 horas 18 minutos. Las noticias en Telenoche. 0 horas 51 minutos en Cine de Última Función. Homicidio en Malibú.